Yo, what is up guys, it's Fullyspaced here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a kind of a little special gift. So usually I would kind of do interior design build videos, but today I decided to compile all of them into one world. So these are pretty much all my builds from the videos that I've done on my channel, all put into one. Now you think over there may be the end. I currently don't have my chunks turned up very far. Let's put them on 18. Yeah, it gets pretty more than that. There's a bit more than that. So there's quite a lot in this world, I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to start from kind of the basics. I'm not going to go through all these because there are so many. There's over 100 interior design ideas, but I will go over the ones in my head and kind of show you how they're done. The ones that I mostly think that you guys may not be able to figure out by yourself, you might be able to, but you know, the ones that I think are a little bit more harder, I'll kind of go over and tell you, and a few tips and things that you can't do on certain versions of the game, for example. Now, simple one here. These are spruce barrels. Barrels are pretty much the same as spruce. They just flip backwards. You get a nice little texturing design. Another little tip is campfires underneath smokers with this trapdoor, acacia trapdoor on top. Any trapdoor really. Lets smoke through. This only works on Java. I do get a lot of comments about this. I'm going to tell you now. This only works on Java, so don't, when it doesn't work on any other version, I don't know why, it's just the way the game's coded for some reason. This is a banner, literally with just white stripes and red stripes on it, as a nice little tea towel, simple one there. You could add buttons onto this to make them look like bigger speakers for your TV. I'm also missing, this looks like a painting that I'm missing here. So sometimes when I imported things from other worlds, I would get missing pieces. So if I do that and then I get the button again, you get a mouse, for example. A lot of these are complete around the world. Some of them just break over time. And once again, we're using the barrels on the floor here. This is obviously wouldn't be shown if you was building this in the real world. And then computer there again. Armor stand things. Terracotta floor, just showing you what you can do with that. These actually have string on top to stop them growing. Just a little tip there as well. Once again, we got a campfire underneath these hoppers. They kind of hot stove tops, and they can go up into your extraction system there. And then I think everything over here is pretty self-explanatory. It's probably the same for a lot of this stuff. Obviously as well, I'm going to quickly show you, oh, don't want that, we'll do it with this. So I get a lot of questions of why can't I place things on top of trapdoors, and I'll be completely honest, this only seems to work on Java. I'm not sure why. Once again, sneaking and placing allows you to place things onto trapdoors. However, for some reason in other versions of Minecraft it doesn't seem to work. It just seems to be a Java thing, so sadly we're going to have to keep that. Probably Java only, I guess, unless you can I haven't played around with Bedrock. The only thing I could think of actually you being able to do is maybe place 2 blocks like this, and then you have something attached to that back block, but I don't think that's going to work with lanterns and pots. I'm not sure how that would work. I would have to play around with Bedrock and the rest of them at some point. However, I only have Bedrock, I believe, on my Switch, but that also has a separate. I don't know. I've got 2 Minecrafts, and I just play Java basically, and I have a Switch Minecraft, which I rarely play. So yeah, it's just for some reason the gaming's coded differently. This is also a cat toy. It did have a cat on it. Before I transported the world. The cat's probably back in the previous world, but you can just place a cat on top of here. Same with a parrot cage over there somewhere. Oh, there it is, right there. So there's a cage there that usually has a parrot in it, but today it does not have a parrot in it, because when I transport it over, they just disappear. I can add them in, but they generally just move about unless you keep them in one place. But obviously I'll be transporting around this world, and I'm not really keeping it for long. So as long as I can tell you guys, you should be all good. As well, when I transported a lot of these, I didn't get the campfires underneath, so I had to go back and fix those. That seems to be a Java thing as well. Like I said earlier, there's a lot of small little bush designs floating about and things that you can add to your house. These little turtle eggs can be used as decorations as well. Pots on top of trapdoors, Java, good little tip there. A mixture of texturing, texturing is always good for interior designs. As well as what I was doing is adding barrels in the floor of a lot of things. I had to go around and do that manually, so you can literally add barrels into the floor under anything. That just gives you more storage, so it's up to you if you want to do that. There's a few more things in the back that I definitely will need to explain to you guys, because I'm not sure if you know how to do those. Nice little piano here, little grand piano. We've got some modern designs. So we do actually have designs from all my videos. There's modern ones. I've got modern interior design, normal interior design. Got kitchen designs over here. Bedroom designs as well. More interior over there. We've got some exterior designs that are thrown in as well. So yeah, hopefully those can fit in. Nice little kind of armor stand design. I'm not sure if this works on Bedrock, but on Java all you do is build this as it is, and you can just place armor stands in like so. And if not, you can usually place the door here anyway. So I'm not really sure if that works on other versions. I have had a few questions about that, but every time I've replied, I haven't really seemed to got a reply. Custom heads you can use for like burgers and things. I don't have the custom head command in this world, but it's not hard to find. There is a actually custom head tutorial on my channel. It is for Java only, so take that into consideration. Once again, releasing the smoke here. We've got some little brewing areas and things. A little sink kind of area with 2 microwaves, which are actually smokers. And then here comes my my kind of kitchen design. So we've got an outside one, it's like a barbecue. Got a nice little inside kind of, I don't know what you would call this. It looks really cool though. I'm actually really happy with that design. Then we've got one that's in like in a cave. A little green mouldy tea towel over there. One that's just, you know, your standard wooden kind of kitchen. It looks pretty good. And then we got another one which is more modern. This one's got food in the fridge as well. To add food in the fridge, you have to have fire on the campfire, then place the raw food on top of it, and then extinguish the campfire with a shovel or water, and you'll keep the food. I'm not actually sure if it works with a bucket of water, so be careful with that one. I'd use either splash potions of water or the shovel for that, yeah. And then we've got more bedroom designs over here with some fluffy carpet using coral. And what else have we got? We got another place with armor stands in it. They're a nice little way to hide your armor stands. Nice outdoor bedroom, and then just like a kid's bedroom here. Right, I'm going to show you a few of the other things before we jump into the ending this video. Item frames are on this command block, invisible ones, so you can place those. I think this may only be a Java thing, so you can add things on the floor like this. So you've got like honeycomb falling out of the barrel, coal falling out of the barrel. You can add swords on anvils. You can add berries on the bushes. It's really up to you what you want to do. This is where I would have added the parrot as well. So that's something to take consideration. You can add floating banners onto chains. They're not really floating, but you can like have a chain and then a banner, then a chain, and they kind of connect up. You can have these banners on chains, so you can have those like hanging from your buildings. What else have we got? We got so much stuff. There is literally so much stuff in here. It's absolutely ridiculous. I just put them all into one world. So it's really up to you what you want to do, and hopefully these will give you some tips. And here are some of the exterior design tips. I added some bones and things for like a little coffin here, and yeah, these are more the spooky ones I think from like a Halloween bit. Yeah, what else? We've got more exterior over here. We've got indoor punching bags, some indoor lighting. Yeah, look, we've got loads of exterior designs over there. You can always add berries and invisible item frames, or invisible item frames and apples to trees and things to make it look like an apple tree, whatever you want to do. Yeah, and add invisible item frames on the floor for like sticks, make it look like things are falling off the path like I've done here. It's really up to you. Hopefully they'll give you some interior like inspiration. We got banners on here to kind of look like suits that are hanging up through those. A little DJ booth here. Some mirrors here that are made from looms and banners, so they take quite a while to make. I would actually look them up. I looked up how to make them. It's only like a 2-second thing to look up. It doesn't take very long. I can't remember them off the top of my head, otherwise I would tell you. This is probably the one that I'm going to have to explain. 2 bits of glass. So basically put your armor stand inside, fill it with the armor you want, and then you break this, you place your glass here, then you place a piston on top of that, power the piston, that will push it down to here, then you put a piston there, power it down so it's on the bottom, and then basically get another bit of glass and power it so it sits there. Then once you've got it to this point, you just place a trapdoor on top, and it's exactly the same with this one here. So hopefully that will be a nice little tip for you guys. I think maybe for this I should have added some coal to look like you know, it's been burning for a while. You know, there are things in this world that I would probably fix, but you know, they're all here, and they're basically kind of me learning my interior design. You've got coral on top of trapdoors. Doesn't kill the coral, surprisingly, because it's kind of in the water, which is a nice little tip as well. So it's really, yeah, once again, it's really up to you guys what you want to do with these. Hopefully they inspire you and give you some ideas to help improve your builds. And yeah, I'd love to see some of your guys' builds with these in. And I love these outdoor features, these exterior designs. I thought I would just include them, but they're so nice and handy to have about. You can add so many different ways of improving the exterior builds of your house, for example. And then obviously there's path here, and I've mixed it up so you can get some different path, roughly kind of textures and things. Little outdoor campfires, these are outdoor farms. Yeah, just so much stuff in here. It's actually insane. I can't believe how many builds I've actually done on interior and exterior design and other kind of designs. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up because I've just been rambling on. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Obviously, subscribing is free. You can unsubscribe at any time. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy, and there is a world download in the description. And peace.